Hi Drag Racers, welcome back to another review of All Stars 5. This is episode 3. I'm Lou and I'm again joined by Aaron Carty. Hi Aaron.
Hello Lewis, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. I feel a bit deflated after that episode.
Oh, well, yeah, I do, although the adrenaline's still running through my blood, so there's a lot to discuss, because I'm so angry. But
I know, me too. Me
Me
too. I think you're probably angry at the same thing I am, so I can't wait to get into that.
Alright, I've got a lot of shade to throw, so let's get into it.
Okay, let's get into it. So the episode overall, what did you think?
Well, I think the line of the quote of the episode has got to be, I'm feeling $20,000 richer from Shea Coulee. After winning the lip sync against Alyssa Edwards last week. I mean, oh my god, what a high. Yeah. So for her to be in the bottom this week, I'm sure we'll get into it, but
let's save that for later. Let's build up to that one because I've got a lot to say about that.
Sure. I did like where Mayhem was talking about Ongina leaving. And, when she sees her afterwards, she's going to feel like, oh, I shouldn't have left. Maybe I should have worked harder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, bitch, yeah, you should have done because you're going to regret that shit. You ain't coming back again.
Yeah, I mean, one of the notes I made is it was quite funny how Ongina voted for herself to leave with the lip sync.
I know, right? I mean, talk about defeating, even yourself.
Weird. Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh, that bless her though. She came, she went. That's it. That's Ongina's little journey done. She just wasn't. I thought last week that she was over prepared, but I don't think she was prepared in general. She was defeated before it even started, in my opinion.
Yeah, like we said, drag has changed so much since season 1, when she was on it. So has she evolved, or is she just the same, same queen? Which kind of brings me on to my next point about how India was so angry this week. She said, I keep giving you India, I'm giving you what I do best. And I'm there thinking, girl, we know that's not good enough anyway.
Yeah, completely.
What are you giving us that's new? You're doing the same routines with the same makeup, same attitude, same clothes, I think, that you were in your season. Sorry about it.
No. Alright, so I really wanted to talk about Miz Cracker and how she's being portrayed this season.
Well, yeah, I definitely think this episode in particular was the Miz Cracker narrative, and I don't like it at all.
Me neither. I mean, I'm slightly torn between whether she's actually being truthful about why she said that to Ongina last week, or whether it is game playing. I'm still torn, but I just don't like how she's coming across.
Well, I also don't think that's her. She's saying the same kind of things all the other queens are saying. So I don't know why she's being picked up on it, What I do think, though, is Alexa is being strategic. She's trying to get into her head because she's chipping in here or there where, bitch, no one's talking about you. You're on no one's radar.
Completely. Like, I was really dumbfounded when she attacked Miz Cracker in the workroom when they were getting ready for the challenge. I was just dumbfounded. It was unnecessary, and it was fair enough. We all like a good bit of drama, but it wasn't necessary. It was just unnecessary drama. It came out of nowhere.
Oh, so that means you don't respect me? Well, she probably doesn't, but come on, at least she didn't have she wasn't saying it to your face. She didn't even say that. No one was talking about you. Yeah. I was quite happy that Shea jumped in and kind of defended her. It's nice to see that with queens.
She was so in her head, like, even when they did the challenge itself, like the hotel room challenge, you could tell it weren't Cracker. She just wasn't feeling it.
I agree. Like, she has got jokes. Miz Cracker as a golden girl, it's the perfect combination. It's the perfect recipe. You think this is going to be funny, and she just wasn't in herself. So I'm glad she hasn't gone. So she can bring it back.
Yeah, she can bring it back for sure. So while we're on that, let's talk about the challenge.
Yeah, I mean, I love this challenge. It's one I think I could do so well.
Well, first of all, I can't do DIY, so there's no way I'd be able to set up that whole room. That's for sure.
I mean, we didn't see much of that, so I wonder how much they actually did put that together themselves.
I was thinking they probably got a whole team in to do it.
Like changing rooms used to, they used to have people that used to just help and do things.
Yeah. Whose was your favourite?
Do you know what? I generally didn't like any of them. I didn't. I thought they all were lacking something, you know.
Yeah.
In terms of even the designs, you know, the designs were quite nice. If I had to choose one, it would probably be Jujubee's. But that was because Jujubee sold it. Like, that bitch could sell shit on a stick, you know.
She was
really
so
could.
good. Like, everyone else was just so flat, and Jujubee just gave 110%.
I generally
It was
feel
like,
that.
I was laughing the whole way through that segment with Jujubee's team. I genuinely was. Like, when you see the reaction, I swear I was laughing the whole way through. It was just so funny.
But then who were you laughing at? The whole scenario or Jujubee?
Just Jujubee.
Yeah.
She sold it for me. She completely sold it for me.
Definitely. I do think that Blair and Mayhem had an advantage only having two of them.
Yeah, but
which is
I
why
didn't like
they
it.
won.
I didn't like their bit at all.
No, it reminded me of
Club 96.
Club 96. See, I didn't even have to say it and you knew
No.
it, you know. It was just a cheap version of that.
Yeah, and how Rupaul was like, that's my favourite one. I was like, what? Are you joking?
Yeah.
Like,
I think what made that funny was Michelle Visage and how she was coming back at them. We are rich.
So I thought that in the team, obviously Miz Cracker and Shea are quite strong characters. Mariah did fall a bit flat, but I don't think she was that bad. And the judges' critiques of her, I was a bit like, what? Like, she didn't really do that bad for me.
She didn't, but remember, we're splitting hairs at this point, and she's giving us consistency, and I think the whole idea of All Stars is that you up your game each week.
Yeah.
And I don't think she did. Like, even what she came out with on the runway tonight was amazing and lovely, but it was just so Mariah, like, it was so predictable.
Let's talk about the runway then. Who had the top runway look for you? Who had the worst?
Oh my god, so I actually had to literally write down every single one because I thought there were so many incredible ones. The runways that stood out for me were Shea, Miz Cracker, and Blair. Like, for Blair to come out and do a whole, you know, kind of going through time frames was amazing. Each one was so different.
Yeah.
It was really good. But then to see Miz Cracker and Shea have so much technicality in their designs and their costumes, I thought was just incredible.
Yeah, I think I have to agree. Like, I loved Miz Cracker's one because it reminded me of Lady Gaga's Grammy performance when she came in the egg.
Yeah. That's
the first thing I thought. I thought, oh, Lady Gaga. And that reveal, like, dropping it down, it just looked amazing. Like, it was incredible. And Shea's one, I got it. I don't understand why the judges didn't like it. I thought it was quite creative.
I didn't think it looked very crafty at all. I was thinking, wow, that's amazing.
I think if Evie Oddly was to have done that in season 11, they would have been raving about it.
Yeah, and I think Shea did something very, very different, out of her comfort zone. You'd never seen her anything like that before. And I think that's what you need in All Stars. So I don't think she had the credit for that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jujubee stood out for me a little bit as well. I like Jujubee's runway that she went through the seasons, like Christmas.
Yeah, the seasons, the holidays.
That was quite cool.
I get it, and she executed it very Jujubee-esque as well, so I really like that. However, let's talk about Alexis. Okay, circus theme, I get it. I don't think I've ever seen a ballerina in a circus, you know, under a circus tent. Have you?
No.
I'm like, what? And I'm sorry, but I don't know. No one can pull off wearing a circus tent.
Mayhem let me down again.
I don't know why you're surprised with Mayhem. I don't know what you mean letting her down again. I'm just expecting her to let me down each week until she goes home.
Yeah, like I think my first comment when she appeared on the catwalk, I think I said basic. That was it. I was just like, basic. Literally nothing else.
What did I write? I'll look at my notes here. I said 3 looks, same fabric, no transitions, but cute.
Yeah.
You can't be cute in All Stars, come on. You can't be cute at home. How was Alexis safe over Shea?
Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't. I was genuinely shocked. Like, my face was like, what? How? How did that happen? My heart was pounding at 100 miles an hour throughout that whole last 15 minutes of the episode because I was like, no, this cannot happen. Like, this is ridiculous. It can't happen.
For sure. I mean, that leads us on quite nicely to voting then.
Yeah.
So, honestly, during that voting stage, I was so angry. I was about to do death threats on Twitter. I was just like, if this happens, I don't know how I'm going to react, and it's going to be so over the top.
So let me just show you. Look, Shea. I don't know if you can read that because my writing's terrible. Shea in big capital letters. I was worried, sick. I was genuinely worried. And then when Mayhem, of all people, comes along and takes that lipstick, and I was like, nah, no.
Do you know what? Like, play the game, girls. Play the games. But the thing is, you're playing with a fierce competitor, and now she is safe. She's gonna come for you. If I was Shea, my next line would be, okay, you bitches chose me. Okay, girl, I'll send you home.
Completely.
Mayhem, you're gonna be in the bottom definitely more times than I am.
Yeah.
If I get that opportunity, bye, girl.
Yeah. I mean, I get it because tactics and all. Right, one of the strongest contenders, you'd get them out. You would, but no.
Yeah, it's a risk.
No.
Though. It's a risk though, because if you want to play a strategy, that strategy is going to come back and hit you in the butt when she is going to get the opportunity to send you home, and she'll have more opportunity to send you home than you will to send her home. In my opinion, out of the bottom three, being Shea, India, and Mariah, I would have definitely sent home India.
Oh, yeah. Out of those three,
subject,
me too.
I would send her home because of her terrible boy clothes more than anything. What was she wearing? You're going to have to put a picture up here when we talk about this because it needs some context. But do you know what she reminds me of? What are those ice cream screwballs? And it had like the bubble gum at the bottom, and then just loads of swirls and ice cream in it. I'm thinking, you look like a screwball.
Exactly what you mean.
What is this clothing? All you got to do is go to H&M or Zara and buy what's on the mannequin, girl.
You are throwing so much shade this review. I can't. I did
say I've got some shade to throw because it's getting to this point now. We're splitting hairs. I'm gonna get you for everything.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Like, I'm just imagining the not lipstick emoji. You know, the nail polish emoji.
Yeah. Just put that there.
That's you. This entire video.
Yeah. Put that there. And yours is the eyes.
Yeah. So let's take it down to the lip sync assassin. What did you think?
Oh, well, the first thing I thought about is how long it takes that screen to go up. You could go and make a cup of tea, go to the toilet, and then come back and still get the reveal.
I actually did.
Or, I mean, when I saw it was Monet Exchange, obviously I was just gagged anyway. But then I was thinking, they're such great comedy lip syncers.
Yes.
I thought, yes, this is going to be such a great thing. Who would ever thought that you could get Jujubee and Monet lip syncing against each other? I thought it was going to be comedy gold. I really did.
Yeah.
When you first know the song that's going to come on, you instantly know who that's more suited to. And I instantly was like, this is a Monet song.
It's a Monet song.
It really is. And they were both quite cute to begin with, and I really liked that. But then as soon as Monet started dancing on that chorus, I was like, you got it. You got it.
That's
and I was shouting at the TV. I was like, Jujubee, you need to start dancing. This cute thing is nice, but put some routine in now, quickly. Just an eight count or something.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. It wasn't my favourite lip sync, and I'll tell you why. It was no one did anything that like made me go or like, wow, Bethany. Like it was just it just fell flat to me. And Monet had it in the bag like that. I felt, and I even said this in my reaction, Jujubee gave up halfway. To me, it looked like she just gave up on it halfway.
Do you know what? That's really interesting because I actually thought to myself, do you think maybe she didn't want to win because she didn't want to make the decision?
Maybe.
Because, you saw her pick Shea's lipstick up. So she at least was thinking about that, and she was talking about, how she needs to feed her cats, so can she, send Shea home and get that $10,000?
Yeah.
So my heart was literally pounding. I generally thought, Jujubee, you're not going to be one of my favourites anymore if you put that in there.
You know what? My exact words, let me try and remember this. My exact words were, if Jujubee makes this decision, I will be livid.
I also think there was more on the line in sending the wrong person home this week, so I'm just glad the outcome was what it was.
Yeah, I mean, I did feel a bit disappointed with the elimination because I liked Mariah. I liked Mariah more for her personality than her consistency of drag. So she was quite calm and collected, even when she was deliberating with Jujubee, like, why you should keep me. She was very calm, just relaxed, just like not... She wasn't... It's not like she wasn't fighting for it. She was just content. Does that make sense?
So, yeah, content, consistent, all the things you can't be in All Stars.
Yeah. I agree with that. I was just a bit disappointed because I kind of liked her.
I love her. I mean, she's... I'll just push that argument again, though, that I just think she's giving the same. Like, I want her to come out in something like what Shea or Miz Cracker was wearing. You know, really push it out of your comfort zone. And I think it would have done her the world of good. Instead, we just got a lovely, gorgeous gown again.
It's going to be a great episode next week. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling already.
Episode 4, we're really gonna start heating it up. Like I say, we're splitting hairs, and we're now at the point where there's no hairs to split. So strategy is gonna start coming into it. So it's heating up.
Guys, so that was mine and Aaron's review of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 5, episode 3. Aaron, thank you for joining me again this week.
Oh, no worries. I will warn you, next week I'm having laser eye surgery. So I may not look as glam as this because I can't wear makeup for 2 weeks or 1 week.
No.
Yeah, so I may need to do a RuPaul kind of face pack and hair up kind of thing. We'll see.
You know what? I'm kind of excited to see that, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about some creative ideas.
But you know what? At least you're having your surgery so you can see me.
Yeah,
because I'm guessing right now you can't.
You might, yeah.
I love it. I love it. Alright guys, so what did you think of the episode? Did you agree with mine and Aaron's opinions, or did you disagree? Comment below, argue with us if you want. I'm sure you've all got valid opinions, so we love to hear from you, and we will comment back when we can. But for now, that is it. Go check out the reaction if you haven't already, and we will see you next week for episode 4.
Yeah. Bye girl, bye.
Bye. Bye guys.